common mistake a beginner makes is holding the handle too tightly, also known as the death grip. The death grip will lead to brush movement and you'll push your blade into metal and it snaps. Sawing should be calming. It's all about zen, so lock your frustration away. Soften your grip by holding the handle with 3 fingers and a thumb. The most common way is to have the pinky out. However, it's more comfortable for me to have my index finger out. Figure out your own method and do what works for you. Second is posture. Believe it or not, the way you sit while sawing is important. Sit up with your back straight. Position your bench pin 3 to 5 inches below your chin. This is the best way to avoid hunching, and make sure that your elbow stays around 90 degrees when you're sawing and keep your shoulders relaxed. This neutral position will let you saw longer and minimize injury. When installing a blade, you need to find the right tension. Too tight, then it becomes brittle and snaps quickly. Too loose, and it'll get stuck and snap when you wiggle it to work. My trick to get the right tension is to push the blade with the finger. It should be tight but still have a little give when pushed. A lot of metalsmiths listen to the high-pitched tone the blade makes when you play it like a guitar string, but since I had no one to teach me which tone I should look for, I broke so many blades searching for the right one. When you're sawing and you feel like the blade slides down smoothly but catchy on the way up, check your blade. It could be installed upside down. If it's sliding up and down smoothly without cutting, then maybe it's installed inside out. Inside out installation is uncommon, but I've heard that some people do it for certain tasks. You have to experiment if it's something that works for you. A sharp turn on a corner is deadly. A saw blade is wider than it is thick, like a stiff ribbon. So if you turn it so suddenly, it will bend and break. Keep the saw moving when sawing a corner. To keep it true to your pattern, saw in place, hitting the wall behind it while turning your piece and saw slowly. It takes a bit of practice to master it, but it's not a difficult task. Make sure you have a stable work surface. I reinforced my bench pin with a couple of corner brackets and an L bracket. I found these brackets at the roofing supply store. These brackets make my bench pin a very stable surface by minimizing the bounce and vibration from sawing. Overkill? Maybe, but I definitely feel the benefits from having them. Never anneal your metal prior sawing. Use your sheet metal straight out of packaging. Annealed metal can become too soft and bend on up and down strokes. It's especially true on thin metal. Do not anneal. I repeat, do not anneal. Keep your mind and eyes focused on the task during sawing. Don't think about laundry, dinner, kids, or any other things when you're sawing. Your mind should be clear of distractions. If you're frustrated, stop sawing immediately. Take a deep breath and continue sawing when you're calm. If you need to look another way, stop sawing first, otherwise... As a bonus, I'll share my secret that helps me saw more neatly. To my discovery, the key to sawing neatly besides motion control is to draw with the thinnest line possible. I am a graphic designer, so I use Adobe Illustrator to draw my patterns. Adobe Illustrator is a vector program that is better for drawing diagrams than Photoshop. Inkscape is the free alternative to Illustrator that you can download from the internet. See my diagram here. The line on top is about the average thickness of a fine tip marker. The line at the bottom is drawn with a 1/4 point thickness in Adobe Illustrator that mimics the thickness of a saw blade. With this thin line, your eyes are focused and there isn't much space for your eyes to wander off. Now what happens when you saw a thick line? Let's take a closer look. When we saw a line, we tend to start right in the middle. Before long, the saw line becomes squiggly because your eyes wander off left and right, not sure which side to focus on. When you draw a super thin line, this problem can be minimized. Whenever you can, always print your picture as an outline. Color blocking is a waste of ink and it doesn't help you in any way. Especially in piercing when precision is needed, a thin outline is the way to go. But don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself and let me know in the comments if any of my tips improve your sewing results at all. To make learning easier for you, I have digital sewing templates you can purchase at my Craftsy store. Click the link in the description to buy my templates. I also sell my PDF tutorials over there. All files can be downloaded automatically after purchase. That's it. I hope you enjoy my sewing video. This is a thing that I saw in the video. This thing didn't work out, but well, at least I got a video out of it and you got to enjoy it. So what video do you want to see next? Don't forget to subscribe. Support my channel by liking this video and sharing it with your friends. Like Popnicute on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye!